In this video, I'll be showing you 14 hidden details that you missed while watching Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Starting off halfway through the movie when Wanda takes America Chavez and she burns the Book of Vishanti, we see a star on the open page, which hints towards America, which could mean that America's power could be from the Book of Vishanti itself, which would also explain why they both share the same coloured powers, and also explains why the ribboned creature at the start gets set on fire as soon as she opened the portal, since Defender Strange had stated that the Book of Vishanti is how you kill the monster, so some of the magic from the book must be inside of Chavez. Moving on to the next detail, where at Christine's wedding, we see the guy that Strange sits next to gets excited at the fact that Doctor Strange is sitting beside him, and you can see he is about to say something before getting distracted by Dr. West, who then takes his place.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Next up, during the fight with Gargantos, after it picks up Wong, the monster gets distracted by him and starts focusing on killing him instead, but then you can hear a faint voice, which I'm guessing is Wanda retaking control of Gargantos to make it chase America Chavez again. Then America kicks a ledge where her powers come in and helps her, as signified by the star-shaped light and Chunk falling down. But notice how she doesn't realise that she had powers like this until after she did the exact same thing to escape from the glass cage. This shows us how she is slowly learning to control her power, which also helps her realise in the end that she can actually control it. Next up, when Wanda is waking up from her dream, the lighting of the scene starts to darken and the camera slowly pans and rotates out to show how she is coming back to reality. And the slow, consistent pan of the camera symbolises how this waking up from her dreams is just a constant loop for her. And taking a closer look at Wanda's new suit, we see the streak of black growing from her heart area, which shows how she has been corrupted by the Darkhold. Moving on to when Strange attacks Wanda with a Hydra, where we see that every time Wanda cuts off one head, two more grow back to take its place. Then when Strange and Chavez travels through the multiverse, one of the universes they fall through has Stark drones from Spider-Man Far From Home flying around it. And then fast forward to when the Darkhold gets destroyed, we see that Wanda's black fingertips start to fade away now that the Darkhold is no more. And also, when Wanda is fighting Captain Marvel, you can see her absorbing her power and tearing off her armor, which is why later when Wanda releases a blast of energy, it appears yellow instead of her normal chaos magic. Next up, when the Cloak of Levitation reunites with Doctor Strange and goes around him, you can also see that it also found and brought the Eye of Agamotto to him as well. Then when they are running away from Wanda and Strange attempts to open the door to the gap junction, you can see the spell wrapping around and locking into the lock, as if Strange just tried to guess a combination and it was wrong. I just love the attention to detail there is in this movie. And finally, when Strange is about to dreamwalk, he tells Christine to protect him from the souls of the damned.
I needed to protect my body in case they attack me for trespassing.
Who's they?
Souls of the damned.
This shows us how he actually read the warnings of the spells, so he knew what the consequences of his actions will be, which shows how he has developed from the first movie where the warnings come after the spells and he didn't know it.
Paradoxes, time loops! You want to get stuck reliving the same moment over and over forever, or never having existed at all?
I really should put the warnings before the spell.
So that was all that I found so far in this movie, but if you guys do want more breakdowns just like this one, make sure to check out my No Way Home breakdown right here.